Hello and welcome back to Factorio and Space Age. Well, I've let the game run a little bit. We have 12 legendary recyclers at the moment. And we've actually reached the point where legendary iron is more of a problem than legendary copper. I was thinking we're gonna go here and take a look at iron and see what we can do. We should go up here probably, yep. Oh. Don't know exactly. How many of these we can do here. Let's do... let's do this. And then let's do this. I don't have many of those left. But this is a 25% chance to get a legendary thing. Okay. Gonna trash these modules here. Can we do this, maybe? I think inserter speed is probably capping us at this point. So I think we're gonna do this. I should have started up here, but... oh. Yeah, and this here. Clearly also inserter limited. I think we're gonna need this here, probably. Let's see if we can clean this part up. At least potentially clean that up. Okay, there we go. This should work fairly well, I think. We have 2 more of these machines. I don't know, I kinda need a lot more of this, I think. We've only been doing 6 per minute of iron. Because we reduced this so much. Let's do that. Okay, so technically this does 32 iron per second. Yep. So 60 times 4 is 240. If we split that on 32, we need 7.5. So making 8 of these should be able to eat a full belt here. And 25 of 8 is 2. Which I don't believe actually is gonna be enough. Because we have 3 right now and they're not exactly struggling, but they're not exactly doing super well. I think we're gonna need either 3 or 4 here to keep consuming the output of this. Just to double check here, there's no other alternative recipe that's better, no? Yeah, there's not really an alternative recipe that's better than this. As far as I understand. Like, you could argue that probably casting this with quality will be better, but then you get productivity on the plates, and here we get productivity 280% on the ore. So, I mean, it's potato, potato. I'd have to do some math to figure out if that's actually better or not. But my spontaneous reaction is that it probably isn't better. Okay, we're gonna let this run for a little bit. These are still damaging us a little bit. I don't know. The biters got a bit stronger or what. Oh. I'm now running incorrectly somewhere that I shouldn't be running. I wanted to go to the legendary quality module gambling thing. I wanted to take a look there now. Kind of flooded this. Yeah. I want this to be full legendary modules. That would be great. This is a crafting speed issue. It's definitely a crafting speed issue. I did turn off this production. Mainly because I actually want these right now. And I think we're gonna do it here. Once the legendary ones comes in here, we can send that as well. Because next step here is really to get this up to 25% as well. 25% to be at least green is great. 2.5% to be blue. Then it's like 0.25% to be epic and 0.025% to be legendary. It's at least some difference, right? And with legendary cyclers here, I think we definitely could remove some of these. That would be really great. You brought 3 with you. Fulgora is lacking all of the things, honestly. It's really lacking all of the things. Let's see how we're doing. We're now up to 15. So not exactly ideal. And the reason is that we are not able to process all of this. I think if I can freeze some of the modules from here, we're gonna do something about that. But we're gonna see, because it's a bit flooded right now. We'll see. Hopefully this is gonna eat enough. Okay, let's see. You are not doing that well either, honestly. This guy is so slow. We're getting too many of these. Unfortunately, we're not getting any blue superconductors. But, yeah. Okay. Did you guys make any sort of difference at all? Or you guys are still mega busy? Looks like they made 0 difference. Which I don't understand. There's no way. How is this possible? So we're up to 14. It's not that great. How is it possible that these are getting stuck here? Okay, so we ate those. That's great. I don't think there's supposed to be any solid chance of this filling up, considering I added these. But okay, we're going back to kinda normal now. I guess. These are not gonna be running. Right, the last 4 definitely not gonna be running. I think we can do this, yeah? We should definitely be able to do this. We can look at that later. We go up here. No. We do... that. I just want to see what we can do here, potentially. These are still working fairly quick, I think. Unfortunately, we're out of these modules as well. This is looking fine. This is looking absolutely fine. Absolutely mega fine. Ten, 12. That barely did anything to anything. So, are we getting any more of the legendary ones? Probably not. I don't think we have the resources for that. It's a bit of a struggle. And it's only iron related. Can do this as well. Hopefully. We're getting close, I think. Ish. And then we're still lacking the quality modules that we need. And this is gonna be a long grind, I think. This will be a long grind, but we're getting there. And already these are having some problems emptying out on this belt. You know, I'm wondering if we can optimize this in some way. Like 8 per second How much per second can this belt take if we're not stacking it? It's 30. So we can do maximum 3, I think. Or is it 4? It should be... It's not gonna be 4, it's gonna be 3, because it's 24 plus 8, which is 32, which is more than it can do, right? So, we want to optimize this build slightly, yeah? We probably want to do this. And this here, this is only gonna be legendary, yeah? But we can send that through here. It doesn't matter at all. That's fine. So now we have optimized the unloading of this belt thing slightly. And we should be able to have 6. Yeah. Or 6 per side. And it shouldn't be that bad. The problem then becomes that this is still gonna be more than a full belt, right? Because the full belt is... It's almost a full belt when it comes from here. So then we run into the same problem anyway. So if we do almost a full belt into this... Wait. Okay. So we do this then. I'm just gonna test this theory here. I think this is inserter capped, yeah? That's the actual problem here. Because frankly, you cannot load the 32 that we're getting here. Okay. Technically, we could probably make some of these inserters here, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. I think if we do this... It's gonna be enough, probably. And then we get this from the top. Like now I'm just doing small optimizations to see if this might work, actually. we had legendary inserters, I think we might be able to get away with having 2 of these machines. Potentially. But I'm not sure. We'll do this. Because this here is okay, right? This is not a full belt. None of these are having really issues with output. They're just going, right? And I think we're now consuming, we're definitely consuming all of which we are taking out from the ore. Now suddenly we're doing like a bit more. Suddenly we're doing 18 legendary iron per minute, which is super weird. This here, this should do 24. Which should be fine for this, I think. I'm a little bit annoyed that this epic thing here gets stuck, but yeah. So I'm wondering if doing this but a filtered version would be more effective in terms of throughput. Because what I feel like this is doing is that it gets confused with all the different quality, or not confused, but it can't just mash them into the thing, right? It can't just mash the thing, it into the thing. And the only upside of this here is that this doesn't really care. Like, over here, we don't have enough throughput that it becomes a problem. Like, it will solve itself. I think we'll be fine here as well, but I don't know if there's any value to trying to do it the other way. Oh. Right, we have a problem here because we're not doing this. We need to be doing this as well, right? This is very temporary, by the way. Just gonna do that. I think we might have missed some legendary ore here, which it kind of sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. But we're absolutely consuming all of this right now. And we're doing, if this is accurate, a bit over 20. So that's cool. How are we doing over here? These are still kinda running, but not that much. So if we got another few of these, I think we can... I think we'll be okay with that. We're gonna get another couple legendary recyclers here. So this here is able to eat 32. So 240 split on 32. Is 7.5. So I'm gonna take that as 8. So with legendary recyclers, we should only need 8 here. I still think we need these 2 belts though. Otherwise, I think it's gonna get flooded. I think it's gonna get flooded. We really need more of the modules, honestly. Are we able to maybe do a couple more of this? 15. I don't think so. It still needs... Oh yeah, we can. Okay, cool. That's perfect. I don't know if we have enough iron for this, but we get a little bit more. And then, if possible, when we get these in here, hopefully... If I can reduce this amount, we'll be pretty good to go, I think. Next step is putting modules in this. That is putting modules into this. How are we doing on Chunkosaurus Rex? We got 2. I kinda want them. We're still holding a bit higher than copper, but it's not by a significant amount, I feel like. This is still working fairly well. I'd be interested to see, once we can module this with legendary quality modules, how much we get out of one full belt of iron ore. I'm thinking it's probably not gonna be more than 25 per minute. I'd be surprised if it was more than that. But then we know kind of the benchmark for each iron patch that we can do. We can maybe get 25 legendary iron per minute with this process, which is not a lot. It is really not a lot. Maybe I exaggerate a little bit, I don't know. So, can I be getting the... this, please? Did you dump them down yet? You did. Can I please receive? Where did they go? Are they in transit? Yes, they are in transit. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna remove this. We can probably just put this in here somewhere. Like so. There we go. Now this should again, consume 32 iron per second, yeah? It looks like we're able to eat that full belt with this. And this then makes 8 per second, so this is 16 per second. Is a little bit more than we're able to maybe eat here. No, it's not. No, it's not. But it's more than one can eat, which is fine. This stacking up here makes me a little bit annoyed. But it's fine. It's fine. So we want to do this, right? No. This is gonna be a lot of these modules, man. Okay, there we go. We're only... oh, holy. Okay. Do that. I think we put it in here, actually. The only reasonable spot that we can put something reliably. Cool. Anyway, so we've improved this build a little bit. This should be able to eat all of it, really. I'm gonna do this for now. I just want to make this slightly more tidy. And we do that. Okay. And we have tidied that up. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna look at this eventually and see if this is actually the best way of doing this or not. Anyway, legendary recyclers are now in our base and happily chugging along. We're doing 24 per minute, which is really good. I think we were lucky with some procs, perhaps, but 24, 25, that would be really amazing if we could keep that up, kinda. And whenever we get this, we're gonna see how much we can squeeze out of one full belt of iron. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Thanks for watching, and yeah, have a really nice day.